Okay, so Ed Gilkison loaned me this. This is a Rayburn hard maple, I believe, head low D, and the tone is fantastic, but I have trouble because it's got these offset holes, and I have a terrible time. Like I can't really play. It's difficult to play with a Piper's grip, and so I tend to play with my fingertips. But it's just I miss the holes a lot. So, and then the head is wood, and wood scares me, especially like it's got this very thin opening, and so I haven't played it a lot, and I have to send it back to him. So I'm gonna document, and then and post a video just so you can get to hear it. It's an amazing sound, and I've got a few others to compare to it. So. The first octave is probably the best I've ever had on a low D whistle. Sorry for my dog; she's dumb. The second octave is much harder to reach. That's phenomenal. Just hard to play for me. So the other whistle that I have that really strikes me as similar is my Qwistle. It's also got a very powerful low end. But it's not as immediate of a sound. Kind of a little bit buried, whereas this one I just like I said, there's a it's not muffled at all on that one. The other one I have is the Onyx by Walt Sweet. Walt Sweet? Yeah. So a rounder tone on that. Again, not quite as immediate. It's a bit, like I said, muted, muffled. Here's my Carbony with the little tone enhancer air dam. So that one's certainly easier than all those other ones to play for me. Partially, I think it's because it's balanced more towards the second octave. To put it in the same difficulty to play category, you'd have to switch it to the other side of this, and you're still not getting the most powerful tone. So this one gains some difficulty kind of in the mid-range on this right here. It's hard to get it clean right there. So that's why I personally prefer the lower setting. Just gives the tone a small boost without kind of messing with the playability of it. But again, a booming first octave isn't what Carbony's about, but definitely what this Rayburn is about. So I'm just super impressed. I mean, it's kind of goofy looking. It's got a huge head, I guess to keep the wood from cracking. But man, the tone just it's so rich, and I wish I had a Rayburn low D, and it didn't sound anything like this. Just totally different animal. I'm not sure he makes them anymore. I think maybe so. My low F Rayburn. This one has kind of that same immediate tone, kind of a velvety, buzzy, resonant kind of thing going on. So it may be that some of the low-Ds with the Delrin are similar. The one that I played was a smoother, less remarkable tone. Here's a Goldie. And that's a medium blower, and it's when I bought it, Colin said it was kind of a good all rounder. So, and here's my Chieftain V3. Rayburn. It's a nice whistle. I'm tempted to ask Mr. Rayburn if he makes one in Delrin that sounds like that, because it's just phenomenal. Yeah, and I guess the only other one would be my MK. And that one's good. I mean, that one's a really good one too. Um, I think this is probably one of my favorite low D whistles in general. I played this one a lot at sessions, and it's got just a little bit slightly beefier tone than my Chieftain V3, which I also like. It's a windier tone. Yeah, that's. I think if there are any other whistles, yeah, I think that's good. So yeah, so Rayburn is this is. If there's anything wrong with it, not wrong with it, but that's the one thing about this whistle. It is optimized for the first octave. It's a nice whistle. So good job, Mr. Rayburn, and thanks, Ed, for letting me try it out.